Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and today I'm here to do a comparison video. Much like the one I did with the G Iron, G Crossover, and G Hybrid, I had a lot of questions and comments asking me about high lofted fairway woods. So I'm going to hit a PING G Hybrid against a PING G Fairway wood that are supposed to be replacements of one another. Now, according to their website, you can take a 3 Hybrid and a 7 wood, and they should give you comparable numbers. You have 19 degrees on the 3 Hybrid, and you have 20.5 on the 7 wood. Now you can see a considerable difference between the two. 7 wood has a little bit more mass. The weight is obviously farther away from the face. The face on the fairway wood sits a little shallower, a little bit longer, and from the top line here, you can see that it's quite a bit smaller with the hybrid there. The fairway wood offers you quite a bit more mass, probably a little bit more forgiving, but we'll let the numbers tell us there. So I'm gonna take these on my launch monitor. I'm gonna hit 3 shots with each, and then we'll do a numbers by numbers comparison of the two, and we'll sort out the differences.
Well, I've been waiting for just too long. Say the same old thing, sing that song. I've heard it all, oh, all before.
I just got done hitting 3 shots with both of the clubs, and I have to tell you, I've never hit a 7 wood in my entire life. This was the first time I ever tried it. So I'm a little freaked out by some of the results, and it totally opened my mind to the idea of a 7 wood, but let's take a look at the numbers and I'll explain what I mean. I hit the hybrid first. You can see there the average launch angle was 11.8. Average spin rate was just over 4,000. And carry distance was 220 yards. Another important number there that a lot of people ignore, I think, is the descent angle. And the reason this is important because at the distance you're hitting these balls into a green, there's not going to be a lot of spin on them. So we have to depend on that descent angle to help stop the ball. So at 137 degrees, that ball's probably going to sit down fairly well at 220 yards. So now that we looked at the hybrid numbers, let's dive into the fairway wood. You can see right there the launch angle at 14 degrees, so automatically higher launch than the hybrid. Backspin average was 4,800 RPMs of spin, so that's already an increased 800 RPMs of spin over the hybrid, which is going to help hold the green at that distance. Average carry yard distance was 217 yards, so there was 3 yards difference between the fairway wood and the hybrid, which isn't huge, but yeah, the hybrid was a little bit longer for me. But the descent angle, 132 degrees. This 7 wood was crazy high. I hit this thing towering in the air, and I thought there was no way in the world that it was going to travel that distance, but it did. So you had a higher launch, higher spin. So with a 7 wood, I actually would have a greater chance of holding a green, especially when it gets firm outside, than I would a hybrid, which I did not think would be the case. Having said that though, the consistency with ball striking with the hybrid was much greater, and a lot of that is due to the fact that it was a shorter club and it was easier to square up every time. All my negative stereotypes toward high lofted fairway woods, how they're, you know, everyone thinks they're for older golfers or for ladies, I don't know, my whole world is collapsing around me now. But hopefully you enjoyed the video and you learned something from it much as I did. That's why I love making these videos, because half the time I find out stuff that I didn't know to begin with. So try out a 7 wood, go into your shop, hit a 3 hybrid, hit a 7 wood next to one another. I think you might be surprised with the results. But thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel. Any question, comments, put them in the box below as always. And until next time, we'll see you later.